Hello viewers and welcome to the 222nd episode of Erongo Talk. I'm Otis, your host at the coast. We are coming to you all the way from the Walvis Bay Library. Today we also celebrate International Dance Day. I hope I still have the moves. Yes, and then we chat to Owen Muhenje, an environmental activist who is raising awareness about the harmful impact of plastic on Mother Nature. Stay tuned for the news, your weather and the tides. Yes, we have a loaded program, so don't move an inch. We kick off today's news with some good news for motorists. The Ministry of Mines announced that fuel prices would remain unchanged for the month of May. Thus, the fuel pump prices in Walvis Bay remain at $13.15 per litre of petrol and $13.18 per litre for diesel. The prices across the rest of the country remain unchanged at their current respective levels. In our second story, the Olympia Eye and Laser Clinic sold face masks to clients, with all proceeds raised in this manner dedicated to the SPCA. An amount of $16,650 was raised over the last 6 months. Dr. Joffe topped up this amount to a total of $45,000 and allocated $15,000 to the SPCA in Walvis Bay and $30,000 to the SPCA in Windhoek. Funds are earmarked for the SPCA's Dixie Fund, veterinary expenses, and will be used to vaccinate and sterilize shelter animals and provide for selected emergency medical treatment. These interventions are crucial in preparing the animals for their future homes and giving them a second chance. Lorraine Maritz, the Vice Chair of SPCA Walvis Bay, said that the organization is very grateful for the donation. Maratz added that donations like these make it possible for them to have more animals sterilized and vaccinated. And finally, the General Manager of Besture Investments Namibia, BCIN, has informed the Mine Workers Union of Namibia that the company will not enter into any further negotiations. BCIN General Manager Mike Chai told the union that this decision was based on events that took place on 16 April after approximately 107 employees embarked on a strike. BCI said that MUN and the behavior of its striking employees since the commercial and industrial action started is not aimed at persuading the public to join for the sake of their benefit, but rather to tarnish the reputation of the company and create a xenophobic perception against foreign investors. The group employs 462 employees, of whom 421 are Namibians. The union refuted the allegations leveled against it and its members. According to Ampuea, efforts to bring management to the table have not borne any fruits. Wage negotiations broke down with the union, demanding an average salary increase of 55%, while the employer's offer currently stands at 9.5%, of which this increment would form part of an allowance given to those who reside on the quarries. And with that, we've come to the end of today's news. Visit our website www.erongo.com.na for the complete stories we discussed here, and if you would like to know what's happening in the mighty Erongo region. I'm in the company of Owen Muhenje, environmental activist. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you very much for having me.
Owen, you are busy with something extraordinary. Can you tell us what are you busy with?
Yes, this is a very serious issue that need to be tackled. I'm actually raising awareness against plastic bag in the whole countries. I started walking yesterday from Walvis Bay to Swakopmund to educate our elderly and youth about the bad side effect of plastic bag in these countries. Mm-hmm. So just to tell them that the plastic can damage, because a lot of our elderly people and youth, they don't know the bad side effect of plastic bag.
Yes, yes.
So, and this is the reason why I'm doing these walks, to teach the people. And in any cases, people, they keep on asking me, why you keep on walking, why you don't get a hitchhike? It's not that I don't have money for hitchhike, I do have, but then I want to reach every corners. I want to meet people. So, and the journey that I'm taking is a long journey from Walvis to Swakop and then up to Windhoek, and then from Windhoek I'm going to walk to cycle from there to Rundu, and then up to Katima Muriro, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angola. So to tell SADC countries, yeah.
Yes. So tell me, Owen, how big is this problem for us here in Namibia?
As I said, it's a very serious issue that need to be tackled. It's a very big thing. You know, we are actually now, Namibia is facing the drought, like the region where I come from, like Kunene region. So there is no enough grazing for the people there. And we are also putting more poverty into people because of plastic. Even if the grass is not enough, like the plastic, sometimes you get people come into the country or visiting for holiday, and then they buy a plastic bag and then they throw it away. So as the cattle and goat, as they don't have anything to eat, so they end up eating all this plastic and it kill them. So that is an extra poverty that we are bringing into the nation.
Yes. I personally know that a lot of this plastic ends up in the ocean.
Actually, this is what I have discovered yesterday, because I'm not from Erongo. So, and as I walked along the ocean yesterday in the sea, I picked up a mess of them along the ocean. So, and then I also I happened to meet few fishermen there. Yes. So I happened to talk to them and ask them, so what is the problem in the area about the plastic? And they say it's a big problem. And I also have to tell them that, because most of fishermen, they go there with the plastic, I have to tell them that after fishing, so take all your plastic along and put them where they have to be, So don't put them everywhere, because otherwise when the wind comes, they will blow them into the ocean, and the fish that you fish, so they will end up eating it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know that some time ago government introduced a levy for plastic bags, and then we also some shops brought in environmental friendly bags. Is this enough? Are we doing enough to curb this issue?
Well, the levy that have been introduced by Pohamba Shifeta, you can say it did help a bit, but just a little bit. So, and still a lot of our people, because previously we used to buy this plastic, we used to get it for free, right?
Yes, yes.
So nowadays we have to buy, but $1 Namibian dollars per plastic bag.
Yes.
So it's still not enough. So it is not a good lesson still. So either we need to find a way to stop the plastic in the country. But I'm not just saying all different type of plastic. We need to look at certain plastic. You know, there's a bottle of plastic that can easily, when you buy Coca-Colas, so that you can easily, when you finish your Coca-Cola, you can maybe take the taps and the taps, and then you can use it for decoration. So I have seen a lot of kids, they are playing with this. So just to keep the environment clean.
Yes.
And as well, even if you can cut it in the middle, So you can also grow some of your plant in there.
Yes.
So
Seedlings.
just to keep the environment very clean.
Yes.
So because what I have found out, we only care for ourselves. We don't care for the upcoming generation. So the only thing that we need to do now is to prepare the land for the upcoming generation. We should not care for ourselves. There was our parent here that they fought for the independence. They sacrificed their life in us today to have a free Coca-Cola, a free Windhoek draft, as I can say. So we also need to do this contribution.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of the 3 R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle. Are we Namibians conscious to and are we open to this concept?
If I can say is we are not. I was born in the country. I'm full Namibian. So we are not aware of that. We don't. We are not prepared to put things in altars. So
Yes. So tell me, Owen, what would you like to see Namibians do?
the only thing that I want Namibian to do is to stop carry back, especially the shopping one. So we should try to find a way to ban them and say it's no more, and then we can tell the people that they should come up with a cotton bag that can even last longer. So, and like I have one here, if I can show you,
Yes.
like something like this. So this can stay longer, and on the same time, it can also save your money.
Yes.
So this is what we have to focus on. So we need to focus on this cotton bag. Yeah.
Yes. So what can the ordinary Namibian do to support you in your drive towards creating awareness?
Say it again.
What can the ordinary Namibian do to support you on your drive to create awareness?
So the only thing that, if I can just say, I have some people that they are behind me, that they're individual private sectors and different NGO that they are sponsoring my work. But I'm calling upon all the Namibian to be aware that this is a serious issue, so that they need to educate their own kids at home and to tell them that this is for plastic, this is for this is for paper bag, and we need to take this into the recycle companies so that they can deal with it.
Yes.
So we need to focus on this kind of stuff.
Yes.
So yeah.
Are schools doing enough? You talked about education now. Are schools doing enough to educate our young kids coming through the ranks?
Yeah, education is the most powerful key that everyone has to go through. So, and what I'm actually calling for, I want Namibia to have an environmental subject that we can easily study from primary school up to the high school.
Yes.
So that we can, because we live in pure environments, so that we can learn from young up to this age of mine. So because it's also very difficult to change the person when you reach the age of 30 or 40.
Yes.
So, but if you do this at the lower age, so you get to know everything. Yeah.
Yes, they say old habits die hard.
Exactly.
Yes. Now, finally, your message to the whole of Namibia out there.
Well, I have to say is, fellow Namibia brothers and sisters, we need to focus on this unique, beautiful country that we have. This is so unique. We need to respect our land. We need to care about the upcoming generation. We are not the only generation in this earth. There are many of them, billion and trillion of them, that they have to come. So we need to take care of plastic, and I want all the Namibian, elderly, youth to say no to plastic bags, especially the carry bag. So please say no to that. It's just a rubbish. It's just a rubbish. The moment you take what you have shopped in, you always put in a dustbin, because you cannot keep it in your house. It's not a cloth. It's not a cotton that you can maybe wash it again.
Yes.
So even if you bought, let's say you put a box of milk in, so all of a sudden it's broken on the side, and then it's not anymore used. So we must stop this. We must completely stop this in the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Please come aboard and do your part to put plastic in its rightful place. Thank you so much, Owen.
Thank you very much. The only thing that I want to say is, again, there are a lot of tour operators in this country. It is time for the tour operator to tell their clients, when they come abroad, to come with a aluminium bottle of water, instead of buying a box of water every day with like 500 milliliters you serve to them. So then you can at least buy a box of 5 liters.
Yes.
The 5 liter is very, very usable. You can also use it for many things, to carry water. But the small one, the 500 milliliters, it doesn't really make any sense. So it's better if we can come up with, you tell your clients, come up with aluminum bottles, so that we can refill every time.
Yes.
Because the thing that I have discovered, people, they drive into the Namib Nowcroft. So tour operator. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them, they really care about the country.
Yes.
So they also have the same idea as I have. They say, okay, guys, you come up with your bottle of water, we can refill it every time. So the water, we can put it in the cooler box. And then the other thing is, Namibia, and for most of the time, all the waters in Namibia is suitable for drinking. So they can also get water everywhere. The other thing that I would like to add, the three departments, Ministry of Environment and Tourism, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Fishery, they need to come together to raise a proper awareness. So to tell the people that, because Ministry of Environment and Tourism, they are dealing with wildlife, they are dealing with other things as well. Ministry of Agriculture, they are dealing with livestock. And fishery, they are dealing with fish.
Yes.
So if you combine all these things together, they all depend on natures. So they need to raise a proper awareness campaign to teach people to move from house to house, to tell the people. So the bad side effect of plastic in this country. It's a very easy thing. Just imagine, I'm walking all the way, but they can also drive.
Yes.
With a vehicle. They need to come together. They don't need to say, we are just dealing with our department here. We are not dealing with the Minister of Agriculture. We are not dealing with the Minister of Fishery. They need to come together and fight this issue. It's a very serious issue. It's when we talk about environmental issue, we talk about a human right issue. So this is what I want to say. Thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
And go well on your journey.
Yes, I will keep going. Thanks,
Thanks, boss. Sharp.
All right, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ernesto de Jesus, AS level student at Namup High School, and I would just like to share a study tip with you guys. So my study tip for today would be provision. People, I cannot stress this enough. You guys cannot study one day before the examination. You should study beforehand. Make those notes, sticky notes, paste them everywhere, because people like me, I like eating, so I'll paste them on the fridge because that's where I'll always be. But yeah, regardless of that, study before the time, make provision, and yeah, God will do the rest. Thank you for watching.
Join us for the expected temperatures as well as the tides. And with that, we've come to the end of today's show. You are most welcome to become a part of our online family of 80,000 followers. Go like our Erongo Facebook page and visit our website www.erongo.com.na for information and news about our mighty region. Send us your news tips, video clips, photos, or if you'd like to advertise, contact us via WhatsApp on 08 117 00040. I repeat that number for you, 08 117 00040. Remember, it's literally and figuratively in your hands to make a difference in the fight against COVID. So sanitize those hands, wear your mask, keep your social distance, and stay safe. Until next time, cheerio.